something a little lighter and a little more fruity. Hey y'all, it's April and thanks for stopping by my crazy creative life. In today's video, I am making, well, today's video is kind of in conjunction with probably the previous video, which will be the soup. If you haven't seen that, then go back and I'll link it right there in the iCards. If you haven't seen it yet, you can go back and watch that. But this is kind of in conjunction with that. I just didn't want to put the two videos together, so I broke them up. I'm wanting something kind of lighter, so I'm making this soup. I think it's going to be a little bit lighter on the stomach, who knows. And and then I was looking on Pinterest and I seen this grape salad and I thought that looks good. My sister-in-law occasionally she makes it. She'll bring it to like a family dinner or whatever. I thought that kind of looks good, and I remember her making it. Blah blah blah. Anyway, so when I was looking through, I decided I would go stop by the store and get some grapes. And it's not a whole lot. It's grapes, sour cream, cream cheese, a little bit of sugar, vanilla, and that's basically about it. I mean, you can throw some brown sugar pecans on top, but it seems like it's simple and it looks good. It's kind of refreshing because it is the cream cheese with the sour cream. That kind of helps lighten it up some, and then it's your grapes too. So let's go ahead and jump in the video and get this going, and we'll have us a more of a fruity, less heavy, fatty dessert for later. The worst part of this is going to be getting the grapes off the what is that thing called? It's not the grapevine. Whatever, the cluster, I guess you'd call it. But you're going to get all your grapes off. It calls for about 2 pounds of your darker grapes and 2 pounds of green grapes. So you could kind of play around and do whatever you could do. But the worst part is taking these off. So I'm going to finish getting these grapes off. I'm going to rinse them off real good, lay them out on a paper towel, kind of let them dry off a little bit, and then we'll get started on the second part. Ooh, isn't that pretty cluster? Can you see that? That's a pretty cluster. All right, let me get these going, and then I've got the green grapes to go to with it. So let me pick all these and I'll be back. I saved a little bit for my husband and kids since they want to eat them, but there we go. I'll try to see how many cups is in this. I would guess it's at least 5 to 6 cups. Okay, now if this helps anybody, as far as the grapes go, this is my 4-cup liquid measuring cup, my 4-cup one, and I've got it filled to the tippy top. I mean, it's coming over just slightly, but it's filled to the tippy top. So now I'm going to lay these out on some paper towels to dry. I just threw another paper towel on the top, and I'm just kind of rolling them a little bit to help just dry off the water. For the sauce part of this, you're going to take one 8-ounce block of cream cheese that's softened, one cup of sour cream, or 8 ounces. You can also use Greek yogurt if you don't want to use sour cream. 1/4 a cup of white granulated sugar, and a couple teaspoons of vanilla. And that is vanilla bean if you see the little black specks. Then all you're going to do is give it a good swirl. Mix it up really good. Once you got your grapes in a bowl, and I recommend a bowl with a lid, then you're going to pour over your topping, this creamy mixture. Then you're just going to coat them, all of your grapes. The recipe, and this one I actually did follow, it says to cover this up and put it in the refrigerator for at least an hour, and then right before you serve, then you're going to sprinkle the brown sugar. It's just brown sugar on top, and you can put either pecans or walnuts on it. I'm sure if you wanted to, you could mix in pecans with that or the walnuts, but the recipe calls just to sprinkle on top. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator for an hour, and then later, before we eat it, I'll put some brown sugar and walnuts on top. But most likely, I'm probably the only one that's going to eat this in my family, so we'll see. So there you go. Just sprinkle some, I think the recipe called for 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, but honestly, with the brown sugar and the pecans. You put as little or as much as you want. There you go. It's not super duper sweet, so if you want something really sweet, then you probably need to add at least a half cup sugar to a cup and just do some taste tests, because if you remember, it just called for 1/4. But it's not super duper sweet, probably because of the brown sugar and pecans you put on top. So it's really up to you if you want it sweeter or not. But it's something kind of cool, refreshing, a little lighter than all the other heavy sugary stuff that we've ate throughout the holidays. So I thought, you know, why not? That's the end of this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the little subscribe button. And also, I can't remember if I said on this video or the other one, but be on the lookout for that soup video, and it's okay. So I will be uploading that. And also, something kind of new, I went ahead and I created a Facebook, it's My Crazy Creative Life group, hoping that we can go in there and, you know, maybe encourage each other, share recipes, share craft ideas, ask questions, you know, what have you. But it's just on Facebook, and I do have a My Crazy Creative Life page too, but this is a group, it's a little different. So if you're interested, go and become a part of that and join in with us. So that's it. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye. Hey, if you like this video, you may want to check out my previous video or my previous series. Talk to you soon.